Thank you, Minister. Yes or no, you will submit your devices, or you will be willing to submit your devices for independent forensic review?
I would be more than willing to do so. And there's absolutely no reason why I shouldn't be willing to do so.
So that was Senzo Mchunu there, showing that he is prepared and ready to hand over his devices, so that the police can look at them for whatever investigations they would be looking at. So Senzo Mchunu is saying, I am ready to submit everything. But what then happened, is that Senzo Mchunu was then visited by the police officers, during this raid at his home last week, and they were trying to they were doing these investigations, because we all know the police went to the house of Shadrack Sibia. I hear they also went to Brown Mohot's home. So up next was Senzo Mchunu, and these are the police officers, who went to that house, and their lawyers for Senzo Mchunu, they then wrote a letter where they were addressing this raid that occurred at the home of Senzo Mchunu. Because what happened, is that these police officers that wanted to visit his home, they encountered other police officers there who were guarding this home of Senzo Mchunu. So it turns out, after all, that Senzo Mchunu, he seems not to be prepared to submit or to hand over his devices or whatever that he is prepared to hand over, because initially at the ad hoc committee, he said that he is prepared to hand over. But with this visit, this raid, if I'm to say, we can clearly see one thing, that this guy is not prepared for these investigations to be occurring. Is it surprising? Not at all. I'm not surprised by that. I actually expected Senzo Mchunu, to reject that, but obviously in the ad hoc committee he had to give that response. And as you all know, Senzo Mchunu, he never sticks with one answer. He says one thing and does the other. Then you ask him tomorrow, he's going to give you a different answer. So this is what happened. I'll catch you guys on the next one.